Hi, I'm Stephen Levy, the Managing Director of Heat Outdoors, and today I want to introduce you to my new best friend, the Shadow Empire heater. Inside this unit we've got two long carbon lamps. That means we're giving out a medium wave heat. It's really comfortable. It also means you've got 3 kilowatts in total coming at you from this sort of level. So it's a really lovely heat if you're sitting down, you've got a patio area so you're seated at. Now if I just turn the unit on, there's a switch on the back here. I'm just going to flick that on with my finger and you can see we light up at the top. Turn it on, hit the button here, and you'll see the carbon lamps will start to come to life. They'll take 5 to 10 seconds before they actually light up, although I can feel the heat quite immediately. So we're coming on here, in our first settings, we've got one carbon lamp on, and that's already a lot. I can then turn the heat up high and flick the other carbon lamp on, so we're now going to push out 3 kilowatts of heat, and that'll take a few seconds to get up to speed with the other one. Now the way this machine is designed is with the width of it here, so it's got a nice big reflector in the back, and that's giving you a lot of width on the heat. So if you stand in front of it, or if you stand to the side of it, if I come over here, I'm going to feel the heat just as well as I will standing in the middle of the unit over here. So you've got all of that breadth. So if you have perhaps an L-shaped sofa or something of that situation, this is a terrific unit to use. Now, we've got a lot of controls on here. It's quite a sophisticated piece of equipment if you want it to be. So let me run through what this unit can actually do. First of all, it's completely remote control. So even though I'm pressing the buttons on the control panel here, this unit here is a remote control unit. It's got a magnet in it, so you can stick it anywhere on the unit when it's not in use, or take it away. It'll work up to 4 meters away from the machine itself. On the main control panel, I've got my on and off switch, I've got my high and low switch, and I've got an economy switch. Now what that does is turns on this little unit here, which is a passive infrared sensor. So that senses when you're not there. So if you turn on that eco switch, you sit in front of the unit, use it just like normal. But if you were to forget to turn it off, or the kids more likely to forget to turn it off, after a period of time, maybe 5 minutes, it'll shut itself down. We have a built-in heat lock feature, which again allows you to lock the machine and stop anybody else tampering with it or children playing with it. If we move down to the grill itself, on the front here, this metal on the front is actually flocked. So on the surface here, it's got like a material, so it's fluffy rather than metal, and that's an anti-burn feature, so that if you do brush against it, you're not going to burn yourself. Because it's a tall unit, it needs a really, really heavy base. It keeps it very, very sturdy. It's not going to move around. It's not going to fall over unless it's pushed over. That being said, it's got all the conventional safety features you'd expect on a unit like this. So if you watch the lamps there, if I do turn it over and it were to fall, it will automatically shut itself off, and you can see the lamps have gone out there. Okay, so now let me show you the back of the unit. We've got our main on and off switch here. A handle still covered in the plastic. I haven't taken it off for the demonstration. And then if we come down to the bottom here, you've got a very convenient little cubby hole to put your mains cable in when you're storing the unit and it's not in use. So if I just tuck that inside there, I can close the door here and shut that, and everything's packed away nice and neatly. On the bottom here is a roller. So if I pull the handle back, the unit will tip onto the roller, and then I can just wheel it around very, very easily. So it gives it a lot of flexibility in most environments, whether that be an upmarket restaurant or club or pub or in a home environment. It's an extremely flexible unit. It gives out an awful lot of heat, and it means you don't have to be worrying about mounting things on walls or having necessarily trailing wires running around, because you can put it wherever is most convenient by a plug socket. Finally, it has a cover with it so you can protect it in the winter months when it's not in use. All in all, it's an amazing all-round heater. It's built to a commercial level of quality. It's designed to work in pubs and bars and clubs. It's completely waterproof. I didn't even mention that before, but you can put a spray on there. You can put a hose pipe in it when it's turned on. You don't have to worry. It's very, very safe. In conclusion, the Empire heater is going to be our best-selling heater for sure. It's everything built into one unit. It's sturdy, it's powerful, it heats a big area, completely waterproof, very, very controllable, economical. I love it.